Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel. My name is Winter, and today I'm going to be doing I'm going to call it a mini haul because it's really not that much stuff. It's more than what I usually get, so to me it is a regular size haul, but to you guys it's probably a mini haul. But I actually had like a bunch of gift cards from past Christmases and birthdays and stuff that I just ended up using all at once. So I wanted to show you guys what I got. Everything is behind me. Can't really see it because the chair, but everything's back there. So let's just get started. Okay, so first I wanted to talk about a brand. This is not a sponsorship, but they did send me these items and I'm actually really excited about it. I have heard of this brand before, but I've just never tried it. And they actually reached out to me asking for a review. And so they sent me two perfumes. The brand is called Dossier. I'm gonna call it Dossier because that's how you pronounce Glossier, and they're spelt the same. So that's just how I'm gonna say it. Might be wrong, I'm not totally sure. But they are a fragrance company and they actually make affordable versions of high-end perfumes and fragrances and colognes. So I actually think that's really cool because I've been wanting the Coach Floral Blush perfume for the longest time, but it's like 80 bucks for a standard size and I just can't bring myself to spend that much money on fragrance. So they sent me two. I have the Floral Ylang Ylang perfume, which is modeled after Chanel's Gabrielle, which retail price is $105 and this is $29. So I don't have Chanel's Gabrielle and I've never smelled that one before, so I really can't compare it smell wise. But this one smells so good, and it does smell like something that I've smelled before. I'm gonna say smell like 10 billion times. But it really does smell like very familiar. But this one is amazing. I really love Ylang Ylang. I love that word too. It just smells really good. The top notes on this one is lily, grapefruit, and blackberry. Middle notes are ylang ylang, tuberose, and jasmine. Base notes are musk, orange blossom, and orris. And then they sent me the citrus tea perfume. And this one is modeled after Le Labo Fragrances the Noir 29. I've also never smelled any Le Labo fragrances. Personally, when I was picking out the fragrances, they sent me a list of the fragrance names, and citrus tea, for some reason I was kind of going off of the Bath & Body Works eucalyptus tea, which is one of my favorites ever. Smells so good. So I thought this one would be a little bit similar, but this one is black tea and it has like a very musky, kind of woodsy smell to it, which I personally don't prefer. It does smell very nice, I just don't think that it's for me. The top notes are bergamot, fig, and black tea. Middle notes are bay leaf, tobacco, jasmine, and vetiver. Base notes are cedarwood, musk, hay, peach, and incense. So I do really like woodsy green smells in like a candle or something like that. Home fragrances, but as a perfume I honestly say that I would not prefer this one, but if you do like the notes that are in this, then I do recommend. But they have a lot of different fragrances on their website. I'll kind of scroll down through the website right here so you guys can see. But they kind of do offer like a free trial type thing. So they do send a little tiny sample in with the box. If you end up not liking the perfume and you've only used the sample, you can return the full 50 milliliter bottle for a full refund. So I think that's really cool. And they actually did send me a discount code as well. It is winter10. I'll put it down in the description and you guys can get yourself a perfume. And again, not being paid for this whatsoever, so I always make sure that I give you guys my honest reviews on everything, and I really don't have anything bad to say about this company. I did want to say though, I did try this out the other day and I kind of like timed how long it lasted, and I put it on around 2:30 that day, and by like nighttime, like 9 o'clock, the scent kind of did leave, but it was still on my clothes. So it does last a good while, at least for me. I don't mind reapplying it. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I did want to let you guys know that's how long it lasted for me. And then I did want to move on to the makeup that I got. I had an Ulta and a Sephora gift card that I wanted to use, so I kind of just got everything that I've been wanting to try and then replenished on a few things as well. First thing that I want to talk about is Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. I have always wanted to try this. It's always been way out of my price range, but I did have a Sephora gift card, so I was like, might as well just get it. I've been wanting it for so long. So I ended up just going for it, and I've been trying it for the past week or 2 weeks, and I have to say it's not as amazing as I've heard it to be. I usually just use like drugstore loose powder like CoverGirl or Wet n Wild, and I feel like this is honestly pretty similar. So I really don't have much to say about this one, to be completely honest. This goes for $40 and it is this size, not too big, not too small. I think this will last me a really long time, so if this does end up being amazing for you, then I do think it is worth it. But honestly, I don't see myself buying it again, just because I really do think that I could get away with just using a drugstore item. Next, I wanted to talk about the NYX Marshmallow Primer. This is what it looks like. I honestly can't really tell if I like this one. I think it's just the smell that is just overwhelming to me. It smells literally just like a cupcake or a marshmallow. Like, it's very, very sweet smelling, and I honestly don't prefer that. But I do like the consistency and the feel of it. It is definitely not pore filling, at least for me. It's not very pore filling, but it does have a really, really nice texture when I put it on my skin. For this one as well, I don't know if I would get this one again either. I would probably try another one of their primers. It's just the smell for me that I really can't get behind. Next, I have the NYX Control Freak. Now, I've never tried a brow gel before. I don't have very fluffy brows, so I really can't do like the soap brow or like the feathery brows that a lot of people do. But with this, I do just kind of use it just to shape my eyebrows and make sure that any like flyaway hairs can kind of go back to where they're supposed to be. So I do really like this, but I would say by the end of the day, the gel has kind of wore off. But for this price, I think it is a good option. And like I said, I have not tried any other brow gels, so I really don't have anything to compare it to, but I do really like this one. And I also got the LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the Peach Corrector. So I've never tried a corrector before either, but I have noticed that even if I put foundation, concealer, and bake my under eyes, you can still see the darkness. So I did want to try a corrector, and I looked online and it said that the Peach Corrector helps for under eye darkness, and I have been using it for a few days and I really have seen a difference, and I really do think that it works. So I do recommend this if you do have dark under eyes. I think this was like $4 or $6 or something like that. It looks very small, but you really don't need that much, so I think this will last a pretty long time. Next, I have two things that I have tried before and I just replenished on. This one is the Urban Decay Comfort Matte Lipstick in Stark Naked. I used to wear this all the time and it used to look good on me. I don't know if they changed the color a little bit, but it seems like it's a little bit darker than it used to be. I do remember when I used to wear it, it was a little bit of a lighter nude. At least for my skin tone, it is a little bit dark, and I think I look better with lighter lipsticks. So I don't know if I'll be using this one. And then I also just replenished on my ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. I did do a review video on the Pretty Fresh collection, and I do really like it. It is a really good medium coverage buildable foundation. I did have some concerns during the winter months where my skin was looking very dry, but I'm not sure if it was because I do use loose powder over top, but that was a concern for a little bit. Lately it's looked pretty good and I have been wearing it every time I do my makeup and I don't really have many complaints. And lastly, we have the clothes portion. I had a Marshall's gift card, so I got two things from there. I got this James purse t-shirt. Their brand of t-shirts are seriously like the comfiest things ever. Original price is very, very expensive, so if I didn't get it from Marshall's, then I just wouldn't have gotten it. They're really like crazy expensive. I saved the tag so that I could show you guys how much the original price is. I got it for $24 on Marshall's, and the original price is $95. $95 for a t-shirt. That is insane. That is insane. But I got it for $24, so I can't complain. But this is seriously the comfiest shirt ever. Oh my god. If you're ever at Marshall's, you should definitely try to find yourself some James Purse t-shirts, because even if you're just wearing them to like lounge in the house or sleep in, they're so comfy. I would wear this every day if I could, but it's white and I am very messy, so I can only wear it when I'm going somewhere, and then right when I get home I gotta change it because I know I'm gonna spill something on it. And next I got these sweatpants from Marshall's. They have these pockets on the side, which I don't really like. I can't remember how much they were. I think they were like 12 bucks or something. But they're a really cute color. I've really been liking like pink and purple lately, which is so weird for me. And then next, I did get a few things off of ThredUp, and I've been wanting some Zara tank tops because I had one that I thrifted from Goodwill a long time ago, but it started like, the fabric started to like get all weird. So I wanted to replace it, and I ended up getting this one, which is very similar, but the one that I had before was a lot looser around the neck, and this one kind of just goes up a little bit high, which is not that big of a deal. I've been kind of like trying to stretch it out, but it's super soft and comfy. And I also got a white one. This one is also not as loose as the other one that I have, so it's not very flattering on, but again, I can kind of just keep trying to stretch it out and it'll get looser and looser. But this one's very comfy too. And then I got another Zara tank top, but this one is like kind of less casual. This is the definition of less casual for me. A little bit of texture and skinny straps. This is really cute. It's a little v-neck tank top, and it goes really cute with just some black jeans, some Converse, or you can dress it up. I think all of these tank tops were around like $9 or $10 each. And then last from ThredUp, I got this little cardigan from Urban Outfitters. The quality that they stated on the website, it said like new, but there are a lot of like, not pilling, but like the fabric is kind of coming loose in places, and the button up here is kind of about to rip off. And I believe this was listed for like 18 bucks, so I feel like it's kind of a high price for something that's not very gently used. So that's just my take on that. They kind of do rank their prices up really high for used items, and the picture quality on their website, it's very hard to tell if something has like a stain or like rips or tears or anything like that. They do usually try to put that in the description, but I'm sure there are some things that kind of slip by. But you can find a lot of cute stuff on ThredUp, and they do have a lot of sales happening most of the time, so you can find like some things here and there that are really good prices. But if you're looking for like a specific brand, they do mark the prices up pretty high. And next are these shoes. These are from Urban Outfitters. I've been wanting some chunky like heeled mule shoes for the longest time, and I ended up getting these. They're seriously so cute. They're really hard to walk in, to be completely honest, because there's just no like movement in these at all, but they're really cute. And I'm not one to wear heels or like dress up at all, but I do want to try to like start getting like cuter here and there. So I think these are really fun, and again, I've been liking pink a lot lately, so I'm really excited to wear these. These were, I think, $50. And then next I have shoes from ROC Boots. These are like some of the cutest things that I've ever owned in my life. These are so cute. They're so chunky. And this is the front of them, so they're like kind of like a squared off toe. And they're very short heels, which is what I wanted because I had just bought some chunky heels off of H&M, but they were very long, so it was hard, like really hard to wear with jeans. So these ones are shorter, and so I can just wear them with a lot more things. They are very snug on me though. I got a size 38, which I believe is a 7 in US sizes, which that's my size, but I do have a wider foot. So I think within this area it starts to get a little bit uncomfortable, but they are really cute. I haven't been able to wear them out yet, so I'm not sure how comfy they'll be after some wear, but these are really freaking cute. And that's it for everything that I got. I did get 2 other things from Urban Outfitters that I ended up sending back. They didn't make the cut. But yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I haven't done a haul in a really long time, so I'm sorry if this was kind of awkward. And I'm also like kind of trying to rush because I'm on my lunch break and I have a little bit of time before I need to get back. But thank you guys so much for watching. Again, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll have everything linked below, everything that's still available. I got this stuff kind of sporadically, and some I got a few months back, so hopefully everything is still available for you guys. But again, I'll link it all down below, and my discount code will be there as well for Dossier. So yeah, that is it, and I hope I see you guys next time. Bye!